to another episode of the Pat Down.
You gotta cut that out too.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. When I get to vent, and today I'm venting about an old nigga with a ballerina foot who ran off with my motherfucking money. Stay tuned. Hey guys.
Hi. Hi,
how are you? My old ass don't know how to get into fucking Instagram. Hey.
How many messages a day would you say you get at this point?
I got a lot of messages. I just can't. And like if I'm up in the middle of the night and I'm, it's usually when I catch up on a lot of things, like 2, 3, when I'm getting up and going to the radio, I will read them. But sometime I go in there and it's like 200 messages. Nigga, that's too much reading in one day for me. That shit cracked my motherfucking head like a car accident. So, but I appreciate, I do. And people be like, oh my God. And, I love supporting small business, whether they black, they white, you know me. I was just up and inbox them like, hey, I want to purchase something from you. So today,
I got a small business.
Yeah.
So today, I like to buy some memes.
I saw a young lady that's real crafty at something, and I've been watching her for a while, but I was like, I don't have nowhere to use it, but I don't like telling people what I do because I don't do shit for the attention. But I have a person in my life that didn't ask for help. I just happened to visit them, and they was in need of some things, and I was like, you know what, I got you. I said, I got you because God have had me. So I ended up putting a roof on their house, and I love DIY. So I was like, do you mind if I do your bathrooms over? Because what happened was I had a bunch of stuff that I bought for my house. And I don't know if I told y'all this before it was cut.
Was it the nephew?
Yeah, it was my nephew.
Different person. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought a bunch of stuff that I couldn't use. I don't know if I said on the last podcast, but I just said, oh, you can use it. So I just started tearing his house out.
I ran into a lady down in Louisville who she said she did some Christmas wreaths for you a couple of years ago. She told me to tell you hello and hope you like the wreaths that she did for you.
She sure did, and I paid her. Because you know what, you can go to the big box stores, but when I see people, you using your talent to do something. It was a guy in Canada, and he does. Actually, I didn't send him in a payment because he had to reship me some. But anyway, he does. Shut up! Shut up! I'll be so glad when I get my motherfucking part. Shut the fuck up!
They will too.
Put it down. He does like this lacquer like paint, and so I had Junebug card made to it to hang it over his bed in the house. But when I see people do, I'm on TikTok all the time. So when I see people do stuff I like, hey, let me support them. So this girl makes the Nintendo frame to go over the TV. And my nephew got little boys. And I was like, I remember this girl I saw. It would be great because I'm going to customize their room like a little game room. I'm going to show the before and after pictures.
That's cool. So she makes like a cover for the TV and then we'll paint Nintendo stuff on it?
Nintendo, the joysticks on the side of the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
They make the whole TV look like a Switch.
Oh, that's so cool. That's like a race car bed when we were kids, Dion.
Yeah.
You had a race car bed. You're fucking cool.
So I'm going to I'm gonna do some stuff to the room, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Anytime I can't complain. But let me tell y'all what I'm not excited about. Did I tell y'all my motherfucking contractor ran off with my money?
Nigga,
no, I was gonna ask you about this. I saw the post. What happened?
So this fucking air conditioner man, he comes in, and I talk a lot of shit. So I talk shit to all the contractors. And first of all, I hate to say I don't like to hire black contractors. What the fuck is that? Oh,
I know. I remember that episode. We did an episode about that, and we held it for like 2-3 months until finally I was like, "You got to put it out. It's really funny." She's like, "But I don't want to look like I'm not supporting black businesses." Now you're like, "Fuck them contractors."
Fuck them. I mean, and then, so I went on V103 to tell. What happened was I hired this black contractor. So he started the job off pretty good. I gave him $20,000. Air condition. I needed 7 inside units, 7 furnaces, and 7 air conditions. So the outside unit.
What? How many buildings?
It's just 2 buildings. So
They
and
fat,
then
Chris.
I wanted train because train is supposed to be the top of the line, but I know everything can be top of the line, but that's what I want, train.
As
Long-
hot as she keeps her house, she needs 14 heaters and 2 air conditioners, making me sweat my balls off in that basement.
So, well, make a long story short. So I ended up giving him 20,000. So he tells me when I'm out of town, he texts me, he said, "Hey, I need $38,800 something because at the beginning of the year, the units go up." And that was true. I verified it went up 18%. So I said, "Well, shit, just write him a check for 40,000 because I like all even numbers in case I need to go back and look for what I gave you." So I gave him the $40,000, which is a total of 60. And he wasn't the cheapest contractor either. So I'm at the Georgia game. I'm laying in the bed, getting ready, resting. And I get a text saying, "Well, your bill is gonna go from one price to $107,000. So I'm gonna send you the pictures too. This son of a bitch, when I was out of town, ran this ductwork down my hallway, fucked my hallway up. To myself. Now, mind you, this is a custom house. Gonna tell me, well, your husband said, okay. I said, let me tell you something. My husband did not hire you. If you don't get that bullshit out my motherfucking hallway, he moves his shit and they want to charge me $6,500 to move it. He put his thing, he put a vent in the place, in the wrong place, and the plumber told him he had to move it. He wanted to charge me $500 for that. And I said, what you will not do, I would not pay, you would not rob me like that. So
he was like, I'm gonna rob you like this.
I've robbed before. I know what it looks like.
Yeah. So we back and forth, and he had a stroke. So he got one of his feet don't touch the ground. So I said, let me tell
you. Did he sound like Joe Biden?
So I said, he got mad because I call him a ballerina feet.
What?
I said, you ballerina foot motherfucker. I said, you ballerina foot motherfucker. I'm not giving you shit. And
you got robbed by a nigga who had a stroke.
Pretty much.
That nigga was like, I ain't going nowhere, but you ain't never gonna see me again.
Oh yes, I am. Because I sent you the picture. You can put it up. So
okay.
That's what he did when I was out of town. He went all of it. So I have 9 feet ceilings in my basement. I said, this is a custom home. Why the fuck would I want to drop my motherfucking basement to 8 foot? Look what he did.
Okay, so
all that shit down my hallway. I said, take that shit down.
So the hallways would essentially be
8 foot,
like 7, 8 feet, and then the 9, and then you'd have to go up a foot when you went into a room.
No, yeah, it would be 9 foot everywhere. I told him, take that shit down, you fucking small leg motherfucker. And I cussed that motherfucker.
Did he lower the ceilings because his feet didn't touch the ground?
Like he's got some going up here in the rafters, and then he's got
what it's
some
supposed to be. Yeah, but this here, those are bigger because the house is big. And so I told him, I said, you ain't about to lower my motherfucking ceiling. But he ended up running a whole different way where it worked out. Wants to charge me $6,500 to move that. Now, mind you, he ain't had to take no ducks or loose. All he had to do was pull that shit out the hallway and put it down another way. I said, boy, fuck you. So After that, he said, well, you're not gonna, he said, the only way you're gonna get your equipment if you give me $16,000 more. I said, nigga, I will buy you a brick to put up under your feet so you can be even height before I do that.
The hard negotiations.
Yeah, so I said, fuck you. So I went to the post. What I'm gonna do is get these crack babies information, and they're gonna call the shit out of it and have another stroke.
Pat,
Pat
Diva is on the case.
Yeah, I
so,
mean,
so what are you? Do you have to sue him to get your money back, or what?
No. So the good part about it is I have insurance, and I have construction insurance. So he literally, and what fucked him up is he told me to give him the $38,000. He gonna go get my equipment and bring it back. Send me an email, say your equipment shipped. When it get here, I'll bring it to you. I ain't seen that little foot nigga. I ain't seen that little foot nigga.
Which foot is little? Is it left or right?
It's his right foot. Somehow when he had a
stroke.
Did
it shrivel?
No, it shrunk.
Okay.
Strokes do not shrink your feet.
No, it shrunk his whole leg.
Okay, so he's got one bad leg. I'm not laughing at him. Let's be clear, because
yes, I am. Fuck him.
The audacity to rob a nigga while you have a stroke is hilarious.
While you handicapped, I started to yank that nigga handicapped stick out his motherfucking car and make that nigga have a long distance walk.
Enjoy Walmart now.
Yeah, he just started, then he wants to talk that bullshit. And he said, I will sue the shit out of you. I said, nigga, please do. Because when I get through with your motherfucking shrinking leg, you motherfucking, what's that thing that used to bounce back and forth, that toy we used to like?
Slinky
leg motherfucker. That's what you got. Oh, no. You slinky leg motherfucker. Yeah, they want to talk that bullshit to me. Then now he wants to negotiate. I'm gonna negotiate them white folks at your house. That's what we gonna do. I called the police. I said, police. I said, let me tell you something about me. I'm a hood bitch. I said, where your body camera at? I said, point your body camera at me. I said, if I wasn't on TV, I would kill that nigga.
Please tell me you didn't say that.
I showed it. I said, if I wasn't on TV, I would kill that nigga.
Wait, what? So where'd you meet police at?
I called the goddamn police back my motherfucking money. I said, this thing, because they try to say it's a civil case. It's not a civil case.
Further evidence you're Republican.
Yeah, it's not civil when you motherfucking tell somebody you gonna go get their shit and bring it back. It's defamation or some shit. I forgot what it called. But when you tell somebody,
not defamation.
Defamation of a nigga is what. Defamation.
Definition of a nigga. But it's a charge when you tell somebody you gonna go get they give you their money. You supposed to go get their stuff and bring it back.
Well,
but he never did. So
are
he
you gonna be
on
shit. Judy Mathis?
No, nigga, he gonna give me my motherfucker. They gonna lock that small foot nigga up.
Nikea, Miss Pat's son is here. He's joining us in progress. What do you know about this stroke victim that is stealing from your mom? He's not joining us. Look at him.
He's trying to lick the TV straight.
What do you know about this stroke guy that is stealing from your mom?
Oh.
He said it like he hired the nigga.
Are you at work again? Why are you being quiet?
He said, "Oh,
no, I'm not at work. I was in the middle of looking for my passport, and it's so.
Yeah. Where the hell are you going? Get some exotic hot dogs?
No.
All right, Mr. Dion Kerr. Bing, bing. That's a winner right there. That's a winner. Bing, bing.
I like that.
Going to...
Got me thinking of something now. But now, about the guy that ran off for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the cops.
All right, thanks for joining us, Nike. We appreciate it.
I'm just saying, I never thought to let the cripple get you like that. Hey, for somebody that's in the condition they ain't gotta move fast.
But you know what my husband told me when he first, I said, I like the guy. You know, he checked out pretty good and stuff like that. But I had 3 guys to pick from, so I ended up picking him. And so Gary said, my husband was like, Pat, you sure? Because the dude right here look like he stroked out. I said, what the fuck you mean he stroked out?
Oh my God.
I get that. This nigga walking like he off of Men in Black, that first alien.
Talking about like the worms.
Just like your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
So it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride.
Then in the middle of negotiating. Hey, how you negotiate somebody's own money?
He literally, this is what he want me to do. He wants to finish the job, but I pay for the extra part of the work. I mean, when the air conditioner went up, well, I gave him $40,000. He didn't buy all the units. He want me to pay for the extra.
Okay. So like you guys had agreed on a quote.
$38,000. I wrote him a check for 40 to buy the equipment.
Right.
But now he didn't buy all the equipment, so some of the equipment have gone up. And it's an extra $4,000. I said, nigga, I wouldn't get you shit.
That's on him. You
Yeah,
he going to Magic City this weekend.
Magic City do not have a handicap section.
For an extra $2,000, he can make it rain on his little foot.
I mean, and then we talked about it on V103, and the whole thing. Be quiet. The whole thing was the guy said, some guy had a nerve to make a TikTok video. Somebody it is disgusting. Miss Pat said, well, the co-host of V103 said she would not deal with black business owners and only white people. Well, let me tell you something. I only talk about the motherfuckers who do me wrong. And right now, ain't no white person did me wrong. A nigga did me wrong. And I don't know how many got down. If you do me right, I'm gonna fucking support you. And like I told him that day, I said, my fucking electrician is black. My fucking guy who doing the guy who did my concrete was black. Well, the first nigga got fired. The second nigga worked out right.
Yeah, right. That was the episode we had to
look. You gotta start finding that look like Chris. If they don't look like Chris, they ain't gonna do you right.
You about right. I said,
missing that man in the Trump hat now, aren't you, Mr. Pat?
the fucking King Electric here in Atlanta, D King Electric did my electrical work. I ain't had no problem. I had no problem out the man who's breaking my house, which he's a Mexican. I ain't had no problem out the white people I bought the doors from. The second concrete guy was fucking awesome. I mean, I have a low voltage guy that, and I don't go in looking for color. I go in looking
the concrete guy named George. So you already seen TikTok videos. George gonna always get it right.
No, that Mr. George is the brick man. The concrete guys are Antoine. Yeah. So I'm like,
what's his name?
Antoine, I don't know. I call him Mr. Martin.
Okay.
But,
much easier to say.
He just walks away. He's like, she doesn't know my name is Antoine. Why she call me Mr. Marcus?
Yeah. So, but and I try to support. I don't go out looking for good. But I am a black person in America, and I'm not gonna lie. And I know we got white fans, whatever, but I do my best to support black business. But the 8 times out of 10, I get fucked. The first concrete man was from fucking hell. Could not read a fucking blueprint, but was too old to tell a nigga he couldn't read. So I said, you get your old ass mixing machine and you black his fucking tar and get off my property.
Jeez. Wow.
So I fired him. And
happy MLK Day, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they already know every time a Pat go out there, she finds somebody.
Yeah. But see, then by me building this house, and I'm the general contractor, they try to play me like I'm some motherfucking light. Bitch, I watch HGTV. I watch TikTok all night, every night. I know when you niggas are fucking up. Because I watch the TikTok, inspect the video, and I be like, TikTok told me to tell you this.
I bet you're spot on that because you're a civilian and not a contractor. They think they're gonna pull one over on you.
Yeah, they always try. I said, you can't pull a motherfucking thing over on me. I know. I order everything for this house. I bought the fucking. I bought the blueprints of the house. I had the architect come out. I know what an engineer is. I know what a soil test is. I fucking research how to fucking Go by getting a septic tank. The first motherfucker told me $75,000. I'm sorry, $55,000. I found a nigga to do it for $28,000 and did just as good of a job. I don't jump for the lowest and the highest. I jump for people with good background. This person came to me with people vouching for him and say he did a good job. He didn't have nothing shitty on the Better Business Bureau. He didn't have no shitty reviews.
On the Better what?
Business Bureau. But then they say you don't want to support black people. Fuck black people. Fuck black people. You don't fucking treat me like that. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna go over and give my motherfucking money to me motherfucking Mexican and white people. I had a white
don't
man.
go with white people. I'm gonna be honest.
They say white get you right, huh, Chris?
Go Hispanic. You want Hispanic. That's all I'm saying.
So I had this white dude give me a quote on my air conditioner. So I said, okay, I'm always acting like I'm gonna hire you when we first start. So okay. Call him out there another time. Then I had 3 other contractors come out. All of them said, well, why he giving you less air? You need 5 tons on the first floor, 5 tons on the second floor, and you need a 3 tons in the basement. And in the other house, you need another 3 tons. So he's like, you don't need that much air. You don't need that. But you want to charge me $99,000. I said, bye, boo-boo. Bye. I said, because I had 3 other motherfuckers that was way less than you and gonna give me way more than you. And then I fucked around and get this small foot nigga.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know you done fucked up when you got Chris quote with your face. Now, when you called the police, was it that white officer that fucked all of her coworkers? Was she the one that...
I feel bad for this lady. You fuck
You know
7
what?
of your coworkers at once, and you end up a national laughing stock.
Women at one
Put your
and
right foot in. Right foot out.
and do the hokey pokey and the blah. Yippee!
You haven't heard about the
And
police
you run off
officer?
with the money, and you know what it's all about.
I did see her, and I don't know. I guess that lady just like dick because she looked like she.
So let me
instigated
set
that.
the story up. So it's a town outside of Nashville, south of Nashville, and it's a female police officer who's married to a park ranger. And
hey, boo boo.
yeah, they apparently have an open marriage or don't have an open marriage, depending on who you talk to. But she was fired along with 6 other officers. 2 others were involved that got to stay on the force, all for having sex with this one female officer. So, like, at the same time, she was having sex and sexual relations of various kinds with 7, 8 of her coworkers.
Well, why did they fire the men?
was
Did she
for,
want it?
Well, because it's you
They
can't
got
fire.
fired. They got fired because they was fucking on the job.
Right.
That's why
On
they
the
got
job.
fired. Had they done that shit
They
while
was
they
in
wasn't
duty.
clocked in,
If they
yeah.
killed somebody, they'd be on leave.
They probably was hitting the
yeah.
walkie-talkies as they was going.
I never
Yeah,
saw
but the
how it
fight-
got found out. How did it get found out?
I have no idea.
Somebody probably wanted something from her. She said no.
I don't think that was the case.
I think
She don't.
went-
She don't look like she say no.
But when I tell you the memes, other than the MLK statue in Boston, it's the only thing I see on my feed now is the picture of this
Nigga,
poor woman's face.
Boston might as well have just put a fucking burning cross up there with that raggedy ass statue. They
What?
don't know.
Don't it look like somebody eating somebody's pussy?
That was
Yes.
the worst fucking sculpture I've seen.
I was like, I said,
Hey.
it looked like oral sex.
It reminded me of Baby Boy when he getting choked out.
Yeah, that's what they put. That's what they said. They really need to fire that artist and tell him to melt that shit down and go again.
I want to know who was like, yeah, go ahead and make all that bullshit.
They said put 2 arms and wrap around each other.
We couldn't.
When they revealed it, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know what I was looking at.
I thought it was a big old dick.
Yeah,
That's
You know,
what it
you're
looked like
supposed-
a
I think
dick.
what it is you're supposed to stand in the middle of it, and like you got your arms wrapped around of it.
but look,
Nigga, that look like somebody about to eat somebody's ass. They're like a thigh. I told you. It look like a dick.
Who
It
put
look
the
like a
veins
dick.
on it?
All right.
The veins, though.
It's horrible.
I'll see if
No,
I can
it
find.
look right. Go back to the other picture. Go back to the other. The other one. No,
To the left.
Go back some.
There you
that it look right now. But when you get on
Yeah.
that other part, I don't know what the fuck you looking at.
Nah, I think it's ass all the way around. This shit is terrible.
No,
That-
see,
you
that's
would
dick.
be able to tell who Martin Luther King is by that sculpture. I'm
No.
looking at this
Wait.
shit. That could be any nigga holding
I'm mad
somebody.
they wasted all that black paint on that crap.
There ain't no motherfucking paint. That's iron, nigga.
I think it's bronze.
It's bronze.
That's some bullshit. I said, you
That
know,
shit'll
y'all-
be green in 30 years.
We can mix the two. I'll see if I can find the picture of. Let's take a quick break, and I'll see if I can find the picture where what it's supposed to look like. Because I saw.
nigga, we know what
really
it's
good-
supposed to look like. That shit now.
You
You have
have you ever seen the
nigga-
picture?
But you never, you know what? So the thing is, at first I thought the artist was white today when we talking about on V103. But I think his name Henry Willie Mays, some shit like that.
Willie Mays.
What's his name?
I don't know. I know they spent $10 million on it.
Nigga,
What-
please.
Nigga, you allowed to say nigga today, Chris.
Let's
take a break.
I like if you gonna dedicate something to Martin Luther King, the shit should be instantly recognizable. Nigga, I had never seen that picture of him and Coretta Scott King before this raggedy ass sculpture got made.
I've seen the picture, but nigga, why didn't you give us a head? $10 million
Right.
should have got 2 heads on that motherfucker. You could at least gave us the fucking shoulder blades to him.
Nigga, you could have made fucking put a balloon on top of that motherfucker so I know who I'm looking at. I had no idea.
Me, nigga, I thought it was R6 69.
Yeah, so and if you put the picture on top of the sculpture, it's a really good sculpture. Like he or they or whoever made it nailed it. But then when you look at it like this, it's
Yeah, man. Somebody should have been like, we needed to look the same at every angle because this shit does not look right. And leave it to
Yeah.
Boston to fuck up some shit for black people.
Somebody giving head down there.
It look like something. This here it just look like dick. A big old black dick. That's what it look like she holding, a big old black dick. That look like a booty hole.
But yeah, that's the picture.
I don't think Martin Luther King would be happy.
I guess you're supposed to see it from the up top, not from the bottom.
Well, nigga, they need to fly. It should be in a flying. That really look like somebody eating pussy.
Yeah, he eating pussy and she got the head behind the head. That's how I like to eat pussy right there.
Skinny niggas always trying to suffocate themselves.
Yeah, I want to know how you walk around every day. You suffocate yourself, no neck having motherfucker.
All right, nigga, you don't want like you survived an abortion, goddamn.
You said you look like a fetus.
You don't want your mama wish she aborted, nigga. What you talking about?
Don't put me in that shit. When I got to the hospital with a nigga, they
your
said I was
front
too
teeth look like 2 cup holders looking at, boy.
like, when I got to the hospital, they said I was too many months. They said this nigga gonna be born that week.
You probably had this ache and went in there at the same time.
So let me tell y'all what happened. My cousin, my family crazy. So my cousin daughter passed and they bless her soul. So I was talking to her sister and I said, "What's
Rest
going
in
on? Your
peace.
sister, after your niece died?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "These niggas up here arguing about who gonna unlock the cell phone."
What? So they could take the cell phone and use it?
I don't know.
They about to sell it. That's what they tried to get a jailbreak.
I'm like, I just said, let me call you back. I got a podcast to do.
They,
Wasn't nobody crying.
If your life
must have been an
insurance
iPhone
policy is your
14.
iPhone, you're not doing well.
Huh?
did she have a winning lotto ticket on that motherfucker?
I don't know but my cousin, Yeah. I heard she pulled a plug because her daughter had a liver disease. And she was only 29. I didn't even know she was dead. I just know her pictures. These pictures kept popping up. But I don't really read now when I see them from my family. I just keep scrolling. So they somebody called and said, your cousin's daughter died. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What cousin? What daughter? Because I don't see them.
Right. So this is not a cousin you talk to anymore.
I see her on Facebook. She always asks for clothes, but I don't give them to her. So, but I was like, my cousin said that shit. That's y'all niggas are still crazy, and that's why I don't go around y'all.
Rest in peace to the deceased. But
Yeah,
damn, not fighting over the phone.
the cell phone. I guess that's all she had because she didn't have any kids. So I was like, that's all y'all want? The lady new iPhone 14? She got a payment on that.
I guess they want bills.
You want a relationship with AT&T for 14 more months?
The shit is crazy. It is fucking crazy. So back to the lady in jail. So
She ain't in jail.
I mean, no. But her husband said she's gonna stick by her. The whole thing with me is who told and how wide was her vagina after 7 different dicks?
I think that it was all simultaneous. I may have that wrong, and I don't know how that.
Nah, Chris, you don't start with 7. Like you work up to it. So the first guy probably told his partner, like, "Yo, she's smashing. You should probably holler at her."
Mm-hmm.
She just got hired too, didn't she?
I don't know how long she been.
Did she get fired too? Did she get fired?
She must have been a rookie cop.
Yeah,
she got fired. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I know a couple female police officers, and this ain't surprising. The stuff they've told me about what happens and some of the text threads that they have and some of the shit these cops be saying to each other and what they be carrying on, I am not shocked by this at all. And how big her forehead was, I'd have had to bust one off on it just cause.
Oh, that's right up the alley too.
But you know what? That girl looks special need to me. So I see, they totally took advantage of that baby.
She probably just doing tickets.
I don't know what she do. I hope looking like that she wasn't pulling over nobody.
Nigga, I saw a meme. This meme had me crying. Somebody had on the back of their truck that said "I eat ass," and then
hold on, I got it. I have every one of these memes. You know why I pulled you over?
That is fucking horrible.
Oh yeah, like it's this poor girl.
I feel sorry for her. I just, I don't know if they took advantage of her. Or...
She probably didn't have stung. She probably had vibrators.
That is so fucking stupid.
I can't find if how that got found out. But yeah, somebody had to go to HR. HR.
She came to work smelling like a fish sandwich, and they asked her why. Oh, I just fucked 7 people on duty. I've been working.
I guarantee you, they thought the body cam was off and that shit was on.
That might be it. Because they would go out on tour and she'd, give them. I can say roadhead. This isn't radio. And then 2 of the cops didn't get fired, but the others did for whatever reason.
They probably ain't bust. That's why.
And it don't count if you don't come.
Here's the cops.
Dang, that nigga look like that nigga big.
She took a lot of that was a lot of white dick she took. Going
yeah,
it's like the UN.
Make fun
that nigga on the K now. You know he was getting it in.
That's who told the dog.
He stepped out, both.
Let me ask you something. Was anybody married?
She was, and I guarantee there's like 6 or 7 guys there. They had to be married.
I don't see. I mean, outside of them doing it at work, what's the big deal?
I think it's because it's 7 coworkers that's so aberrant, right? Like,
No, you smash who's available.
I mean, usually maybe 2 coworkers at a time, but
I'm
7.
telling you what happened is the partner told his other partner, like, yo, I got top from Deputy Dick Sucker over here, and you should holler at her. And so his partner probably went over and was like, yo, I heard you. She was like, yeah, what you talking about? Let's go on a ride along. And before you knew it, she was deputy bust down for the whole station. They forgot to turn their body cams off, and that's how they got caught. Crazy. Or the dog snitched. But they be fucking like that at the police. The police, yeah.
There's no way they be fucking like that at no police station.
I'm telling you.
And the way these police pull us over and shoot us, these niggas cannot be done. Yeah, they be horny.
Look, if they will shoot a nigga in the back 19 times, you best believe they will fuck a coworker on duty.
That's what I'm telling you. Those are the niggas that ain't getting no pussy. Cause if you getting pussy a couple times a week, you ain't got the strength to pull no trigger. No 19 times.
So there was an anonymous complaint. The report also uncovered a Girls Gone Wild type party involving multiple officers and their families in a hot tub on Laverne Police Sergeant Status's houseboat. Hall's top came off and the officers were drinking heavily.
Who is that?
Hall is she's the female in this.
Oh, so
victim / perpetrator.
Oh, so her husband was in it too. Stayed there in a hot tub at the house.
This was a Vegas. It was a houseboat. It's the sergeant like is kind of high up, so he was the boss, and it was his houseboat that they're having a Girls Gone Wild party.
Just her though,
and their families. It says so. Maybe the whole police department, 12% of this police department.
I keep trying to tell y'all, they cops be wild.
Hey, like they said, they fucking and cuffing.
Don't curse.
Oh, man.
You gotta say hunching and chunking. Wow. Well, I mean, the little girl looked like she couldn't take that kind of dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad it was more whites than blacks who fucked her, because had she had. I'm just saying, because that big nigga at the top looked like he was packing that motherfucking slave dick.
You know what? I contend that's a part of why this story took off is because they put his picture at the top of everyone. Like, there's a lot of like sexism and racism into why this took off with the memes initially. Then it just became funny, but
yeah, they was trying to make her a victim, but victims don't open their legs and say free pussy.
Like Free Willy?
No, like Loda. What's that commercial? Yoda. What's that commercial be like that?
Ricola?
Ricola.
Ricola.
Whoa, did you say?
About what she's talking about?
Did she say areola?
Free areola,
huh? Fuck you, Dion.
You gonna make the reel with that one.
Ricola. Pussy. Well, you know, some people like it long, hard, and disgusting. Myself, I don't need 7 dicks. My underwear don't even match. They would have never fucked me. Nigga, I wear cotton drawers where they come up on your titties.
Plus, it sounded like there was a lot of car sex.
Hold on, shut the fuck down.
Where did you go?
Well, you come from back, my dude.
Cotton Eye Joe.
The fuck are y'all come on?
Yo, that's what your underwear be singing when you put it on. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
My underwear say. What your underwear say? This nigga ain't tell me off in 2 weeks.
Who are you talking about?
You on week 2?
Yeah, that nigga on week 2. He's so skinny, that's the only reason why drawers don't stick to him.
Nigga, I switch my drawers every day.
Yeah, she said you jump in your underwear, bro.
Don't be jealous, nigga. You jump in your underwear if you had a big enough space.
Remember that time at Sky Zone?
Yeah, all your underwear tied up in the back.
You can only put your underwear on at 30,000 feet, nigga.
He do need a little gravity to help him.
You gotta fall out the airplane and put your drawers on.
Dion underwear look like leggings, short leggings.
Okay. With that said, we're gonna get the fuck out of here because we got some shit to do. Who underwear you showing me? Oh shit.
Titties. That's you.
Comedy on Broadway, January 20th through the 21st. Be quiet. I am on my way, Lexington, Kentucky. It's been a minute, baby. I think 2018 is the last time I was there. Chicago, January 27th through the 28th. I'm at a new spot, Chicago Improv. First time there. Comedy Club at the start of Hoover, Alabama. A bitch is on her way. February the 10th through the 11th. Detroit, Michigan. One of my favorite places. Music Hall Center for Performing Arts. I am there. February the 17th. Pittsburgh. I ain't been to Pittsburgh in a while, and I had to cancel because of season 3. February the 23rd through the 25th. Kansas City, get ready. San Jose, get ready. Richmond, Virginia. Bridgetown, Oklahoma City. Nice place. I'm on my way back. Zanies. I love me. Oh, wait a minute. This is the first time I played Zanies, ain't it? No. This is the second time. I'm on my way to Zanies, April the 21st through the 22nd. Nashville, I'm coming. Oh, with this
that's
right
the
here,
live podcast weekend, right?
live podcast. We got a live podcast with me and Dion and Chris. Tacoma, one of my favorite places. April 28th through the 29th. I'm going on the cruise October the 27th through the 31st with Bert Kreischer. Please get your tickets now because they're going fast. Thank you so much, Buffalo, for showing up and showing the fuck out. And thank you for winning that game, Buffalo. Because if Kansas City put it down this weekend, hey, y'all gonna be in town. And let me say this. If Buffalo already won, if Kansas City win, guess what? The AFC Championship is in Atlanta. I have 7 tickets for sale.
Damn.
Not 7 any tickets. I have 7 floor seats.
Shit.
Holla at me, because I don't want to go to that fucking game.
Are you able to like buy permanent seats for any?
I have permanent seats. I have
wow.
permanent seats. And so the way it works, I'm a PSL. So when you buy seats and when everything get ready to go on sale, they get ask us first. Because I don't just have a seat. I have a seat.
Right. That's cool that you can like go to any one of these different things instead of just.
And they'll ask us first, do we want seats? Do we want tickets? Or if we know about them, we just tell them. So I already told them, Beyonce coming. One day, I'm going to her shit.
Holy cow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Beyonce going where?
She's coming to Atlanta.
Oh.
I'm texting my rep right now. Yeah. So, I don't want to go to see, I won't be in town anyway to see Buffalo game if they come, but if Kansas City win, but it's the AFC Championship. Y'all holler at me. I got your tickets. I got you hooked up. Come on.
Guess I'll be a Bears fan for one day.
You ain't going to the game, so we have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, you ain't got no money.
He said, fuck you, I'm giving it to strangers.
Oh, I'm not giving my ticket. I'm going to sell them.
Oh, okay.
My tickets.
She said, "This ain't no charity, nigga." I got a stroke victim. I got to deal.
I won't care about Buffalo. I would probably cut this part out.
Listen, that's your lawyer talking.
Yeah, when the silverware security guard says don't do it, don't do it.
And with that, we out this bitch. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.